Hello YouTube, I'm doing my review of my 40 breeder. Start out with the custom stand that we made, the pine boards. It's been up about 2 months. Go a quick overview on the livestock. It's pretty young on the livestock, so I don't have a lot in there. Go over the plumbing, lighting, sump, all that good stuff. Livestock wise, got a couple euphyllias, torch, frog spawn, yellow star polyps, yellow polyps, green star polyps, mushrooms, so redactus mushrooms. There's a little candy coral there on the left, and pallies on the right. I've got one small acro, still early on, just trying out a small frag to see if I can figure out the control setting on the lighting, which I'll go over in just a minute. Speaking of the lighting, I have the Kessel A360WE, which I'm just thrilled with. I am using the controller on the side, which I'll show you here. Still playing with the settings, trying to figure out what setting's the best, but overall very, very happy with the light itself. Gives good shimmer, good shadows underneath the fish. So far very happy. Plumbing wise, we did the drilling on the plumbing. As far as the drilling in the glass holes, there is the overflow that we created. Hard plumbed it as far as the overflow drain down into the sump, which I'll show you in a minute. The return we also drilled coming up from underneath the cabinet. Get good surface agitation. Sump wise, it's a 20 long sump. Have a Rio return pump that's worked out well. Running a Reef Octopus 110 internal skimmer. I turned it down just a second ago on the valve, the gate valve, to be able to clean it real quick. But that's where the overflow comes down to, into the sock. Have the J-Bow WP10, which you see the control box for back there. This is my return, so the water comes down from the overflow into the sock, gets skimmed, comes across, and the return pump is there. We do have a valve on the return pump. We do have it turned down just a little bit. This particular pump is pretty powerful, so we don't want the water to shoot out too high. Of course, I have my log, trying to keep up with the numbers since it is a fairly new tank. I am having an issue with evaporation, having to put in quite a bit of water to keep it topped off where I'd like it, to keep the skimmer running at its most efficient settings. Like I said, overall the tank's been up about 2 months. Very stable in terms of, now that I've gotten the alkalinity and calcium where I want it, overall things are very stable. From a fish standpoint, I've got a Coral Beauty, got 2 Alcelaris clowns, neon dotty back, Molly Miller Blenny, got a very large pistol shrimp that has plowed up a lot of ground underneath, especially at night, and then purple firefish in there. Just want to give you guys an update. I did have a DIY frag rack that I put here. I bought just a small pseudoponium and a small brown and blue polyped monopore that I have. Trying to see if it, really just trying to acclimate them to the light, because the light is fairly bright. Make sure I don't burn them up. Would love to hear any comments. Thanks.